Hey everybody, it's Tiffany from Quilter's Workshop, and today I'm going to be doing my Sewing Gift Ideas 2015 video. I did one in 2013 and one in 2014 as well, and I did get a couple of request emails asking if I was going to be doing a 2015 one. Yes, here I am doing the 2015. I'm really sorry that I always kind of post these last minute. Usually it's because sometimes they're things that I've come up with last minute for gifts, and I know most of the time when you are a crafter, you find yourself kind of up late on the 21st or the 22nd or the 23rd or even Christmas Eve, finishing a couple bits. So I always like to try and do a video on things you can do as little stocking stuffers, things that won't take you very much time, things that you can do a whole bunch at once if you need to, or most importantly, things that you can make with materials that you already have. And just before I get started, a little disclaimer, because there appeared to be confusion on the last couple times that I did this video, which is kind of why I was hesitating on doing it this year, but this is not meant to be a tutorial. It's just an inspiration video. It is kind of designed for more experienced sewers, so if you already have a lot of experience sewing, you might have maybe made some of these projects or made similar things, or you might be able to just look at it and already know how to do it. So this is not in any way a step-by-step process. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about are little cup sleeves. These have been really popular for me at my craft shows this past season. So this is one with little music notes on it on a size large Tim Hortons cup. And it's versatile. It fits even size small too. So this is what it looks like when it's off the cup. This one has flannel on the inside and the music fabric on the outside, which is a cotton. These are just really fun to do because you can kind of personalize them and make them like custom to who you're giving them to. You could package them up and give them with a little gift card to like a coffee shop or something, and you can make it out of any fabric at all. So I actually do have a step-by-step tutorial on how I did these, so I will put the link to my full-length tutorial down below. This one here has just a really funky zebra print, and on the inside I've used some lime green minky. So you can use cotton, flannel, minky, fleece, literally anything that you have lying around. And I just think they're really fun to like whip up with some little scraps and whatnot. So that's that. The second thing that I'm going to be showing, I actually do have a video tutorial for this as well, and I will also link that down below. So I find myself doing a lot of embroidery on towels, which is nice, but I realize not everyone has an embroidery machine. And what people don't know is that aside from the embroidery machines themselves being very expensive and a big investment piece, is that it takes a lot of time for the machine to do designs like that, like hours of time. And then you have to go back and snip all the threads, not to mention the cost of the threads in the first place, and also all the stabilizer you put into it. So I did a video, I think in the summer, on how to embellish towels without embroidery. And I think it was a pretty good success. I mean, I've been selling a lot of them at craft shows too, and obviously going to be using them as some Christmas gifts as well. So this is one that I have here, and I've used just a piece of cotton. It's a border print. So when you buy the panels that are the 12 by 12 squares, and this is mentioned in more detail in the video for this, that I'll also link down at the bottom, you have running down the selvage this type of border print that usually matches the 12 by 12 panels that you're using. And most of the time when you cut up those squares, you don't end up using the bits from the selvage. So I never really throw them away, but I find myself accumulating them over the years just because they're so cute and I might need them for something someday. This is the something and this is the someday. So I just cut them. They're usually about like 3.5 inches wide or so, and I just did a decorative stitch along the towel there, cut it to the length that you need. You could put this across a larger towel. These are just hand towels, but it doesn't even need to be a border print from a panel like that. You can use any piece of fabric. I made some with horses on it, or I had a fabric at a craft show that had little like chef things like hot peppers and oven mitts and stuff, and that's kind of fun if you have even a man in your family that loves to cook. So that's just another little thought that's really easy and uses up stuff you have lying around that you might not be using anyway. The next project that I'm going to talk about really quickly, I think I mentioned this in last year's video, but it's still totally relevant because Olaf is still really popular this season, and that is a custom Christmas stocking. This is a photo transfer, it's not embroidered or anything, and I do have a video like with information about different types of methods to do photo transfers onto fabric, so I'll link that down too just in case anyone wants to reference it. I just think that making a simple stocking with a really simple fabric, like there's no crazy quilting or anything going on, just really basic, because you want to showcase the character. So I just think it's really cute, because most of the times in stores when you go to buy like Disney stockings or anything licensed, really, they're very expensive, they're usually very small, and the quality is not even usually that great. So I just think that this is a really fun idea. It doesn't even have to be a character, it could be a picture of a pet or a picture of a child that you're giving it to. I just think that's a really, really cute gift. And then the last little project that I'm going to be talking about is a little bit more of a sentimental gift, but it doesn't have to be. So the project is doing a pillow with an old button-down dress shirt with the pocket on the side. I've been doing a lot of these for custom orders since the spring, and it's very hard for me to work on them because it tells a story, and I know I can imagine the person that it's going to, I can imagine the person picking up the order, I can imagine the person who may be receiving it as a gift for Christmas. Like this past week, I've done about a dozen of them for Christmas orders. And I'll embroider like a quote or a name or a date or whatever the person ordering it requests. But that being said, it does not have to be a pillow of a shirt of someone who has passed away, although that is usually the case. But it could also just be if you had a favorite shirt that you wanted to make into a pillow. I think they're very cottagey. If you even picked up some different plaid shirts that you liked the color of from a secondhand store and made them up into little pillows of different sizes and things, I think that would look really cute and rustic, especially up at a cottage or something like that. You could do denim shirts and make them with pillows and get kids to decorate them with fabric paint or fabric markers. It can be turned into a fun craft that's not sentimental, but if you did like the idea of that, reusing a shirt and upcycling it for someone who has passed away and giving it as a gift to someone, I think that would be a very sentimental and touching gift, but I just wanted to touch base on it for this year just because that's been the most popular thing for the past 6 months or so, and a lot of people might find that idea helpful. I'm sure there's pictures of them on Pinterest or loads of other places as well. That might be something that I'll consider doing a tutorial on maybe in the new year, just because I have to finish all of the ones that I'm doing for Christmas. But yeah, so those are all of the little projects that I decided to share for my 2015 video. If anyone has any questions, you can send me an email at quilters.workshop@gmail.com, and as always, you can follow my blog, my website, my Instagram, my Facebook. All my links will always be down below, and I'll post all of the videos for the other tutorials as well. I hope you all have a very safe and happy holiday season. Thank you so much for watching.